Hello, class. In our government, Electoral College already came up. So here it goes. What is the Electoral College? It is the way we elect presidents in the United States. So instead of me directly electing, I voted in every presidential election since I turned 18, since I was eligible, but I've never voted for a president. I only vote for the electors who pledge to vote for the president. So right now in Ohio, um, yeah, I'm going to vote for 18 people who will promise to go to the college, go to the Electoral College, and that happens later on in December. And they promise to go there. They pledge that those 18 people will vote for the person that I see on the ballot. So if I vote for a Trump or a Biden or some of the small party candidates, they've all picked their own 18 people in Ohio, 18 people that they could guarantee that they don't have to worry that they're going to switch and be a faithless elector. So the Electoral College is a buffer zone, so to speak, and it shows that we have a republic, not a direct democracy in power to the people. So out of these 538 electors, you need 270 to win. What happened 4 years ago? This is what happened. So there were 65,000 popular votes spread out over all these blue areas. And these blue areas like California, that's a very populous state. Hillary Clinton won that by a lot. New York has a lot of people in it. Hillary Clinton won that by a lot. And so she had actually more popular votes. This has only happened a few times in American history, but it has happened. And so with everybody in California wanting Hillary Clinton, everybody in New York wanting that, what about all these red areas? Should they be ruled by the populous states? Our founding fathers said, to some degree, yes, but also a balance. And so the Electoral College shows this balance, especially in an election where popular votes don't actually win the presidency. So these red states, and you hear this phrase red states, that's kind of just become, the colors actually flipped. When I was your age, Ronald Reagan was winning blue, and you can see his election back in 1980 when I was in seventh grade. And we'll get to that in class because we're going to go to 270towin.com. And 270towin.com will let you play around with a map. We're going to make a contest so you can predict your map and try to win some prizes, Jolly Ranchers, drachma. And this is a breakdown of what happened last time. So in greater detail, it's actually slightly different than this. This was what it was like, like a week after the election. But then when the Electoral College actually got together, you can see there was a slight change because Hillary Clinton only got 227, even though 232 were pledged. And Trump only got 304, even 306 were pledged. So it's called faithless electors. And this is not necessarily allowed. Each state has different rules. They can get in trouble for doing this. And some of the states have changed their laws about if they're allowed to change what they pledged to do. So that's the breakdown, that Bernie Sanders actually got one vote. John Kasich got one vote. Ron Paul got one vote. Colin Powell got 3 votes. These people were not even on the ballot. So what's going to happen this time around? So the polls say something. And in this case, the polls in 2016, right before the election, and I'll post a PDF for you to look at so that you can see all the polls, just like the day before the election. And they predicted a Clinton landslide. You would call this a landslide with all these blue states. And that's what the polls kind of said. What do the polls say right now? This is a different way to show the map. It's more proportional to how many votes you get. But right now, same kind of thing, that Biden's way ahead. And so take a look at that poll document. Take a look at the 270 to Win site so that you can make your prediction map and learn a little bit about the Electoral College so that some president is going to get elected this month with 270 or more electoral votes. I hope this helps you understand the Electoral College and the way we elect our president. Thank you.